Hello all, welcome to a short introduction and demo of our AMOS project synthetic file system in collaboration with Crowd Data. Quickly jumping to the goals of our project. The whole project has been about developing a new file system as a Linux Views module. The starting point we had was last year's AMOS project metadata hub, which you will see how we use later. The software would have to provide the capability to browse existing file systems via a browser or some GUI, followed by providing read and write support within the new file system. Now a quick intro about what actually is a file system. The hard disk that you use is just a dumb storage device. File systems like ext, NTFS actually store information about which blocks correspond to which pieces of information on the hard drive itself. It provides the hierarchical directory abstraction and the permissions abstraction and other metadata things. It is possible for a person to write their own file system, but since the whole thing lies close to the kernel on the OS, it can actually be quite tedious. So file system and user space, or Views as we call it, makes it possible to make these kernel calls via a user program for easy handling. Now, moving on to the demo.
Hello, and welcome to the demo of the SFS, the synthetic file system. In order the synthetic file system to work, we will have some prerequisites. The first one is that the MDH core has to run, and we have it as you see. The second one is the configuration file that you want to consider, under which you will specify the mount point. And you will see multiple sources of data here, the MDH1, the MDH2, and the pass-through. You will specify the query here, how you want the MDH to retrieve the files. You want to specify the result structure as a mirror, as a hierarchical way, or the flat hierarchical way. Now we can start the SFS with the graphical user interface by using this command line. Here we go. This is the mount point that I specify in the configuration file. If you go under there, you'll find 3 sources of data that we specified. If you want to use the graphic user interface, you have just to specify the partner, the flat as we use, just run it, and if you go in there, you will see all the files displayed in a flat hierarchical way. The other functionality that we implemented is the write support. If you remember, the MDH1 should have the mirror structure of the real test directory that I put in. Here you can create and write a file. If you can see, the file is being written here, and in this real directory you will also see the file that is written, and if you open the file you will also see the test text that I put in. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.